So the poem A Hammer by Walt Whitman was written during the Civil War, and it reflects views people now held of America. Walt Whitman was one of the 19th century authors to go into modernism writing. In particular, this poem, A Hand Mirror, amplifies modern writing style and addresses flaws in America. So here is A Hand Mirror by Walt Whitman. Hold it up sternly. See this it sends back. Who is it? Is it you? Outside, fair costume, within ashes and filth. No more a flashing eye, no more a sonorous voice or springy step. Now some slave's eye, voice, hands, step. A drunkard's breath, unwholesome eater's face, venereally's flesh, lungs rotting away piecemeal, stomachs sour and cankerous, joints rheumatic, bowels clogged with abomination, blood circulating dark in poisonous streams, words babble hearing and touch callous, no brain, no heart left, no magnetism of sex. 10. Such from one looks in this looking glass, ere you go hence. Ere you go hence, such a result so soon, and from such a beginning. So the structure of this poem was, it's about 12 lines, and there is one stanza. Notice that there is no rhyme scheme because of the modernism, and the attitude he was trying to convey, Whitman was trying to convey, was sort of like distrained and negative because of the way he's comparing how someone is versus how someone truly is versus how they may appear to other people. And some literary devices he uses are imagery, because of blood circulating dark and poisonous streams. So he's trying to give us like a image of what he feels like he's seeing, like what he feels is going on, and then the metaphor where he says, now some slave's eye, voice, hand, step, and so on. So he's basically comparing a person's character to a lesser being. And then he also uses personification where he says in the first sentence, hold it up sternly, see this it sends back. So he's referring to the mirror, and and he's personifying the mirror. So in other words, a mirror can't physically send back anything. So that's one of those are some literary devices that he uses. And the theme, the overall theme of this poem would probably be duplicity. In other words, misrepresentation. This poem forces the person looking in the mirror to come to grip with who he or she truly is. For instance, behind the facade of being dressed up in fair costume, um, yeah, fair costume, um, is is uh, is there a person with hidden unflattering flaws, a person who is the antithesis of how they conduct themselves in public? Whitman goes on to assume that the phony person holding the hand mirror is a much lesser person, perhaps with a host of physically unattractive characteristics and attributes um, that can be quickly transformed into something appealing. And an example of that is where he says, a drunkard's breath, wholesome eater's face, venereally's flesh, rotting away, and so on. So yeah, so Walt Whitman, that's basically what he's trying to convey to American like society, like how we represent ourselves um, in around others versus how we truly are when we're alone. So that's what he's trying to get at. Like, you're basically not being yourself when you're around other people, but uh, once you're alone, like your true color starts to form, and so that's what he's trying to say.